Hi, I'm Jenny Lesage. I'm the Director of Special Education at Radnor Township School District.
And I'm George Riegel, the Assistant Director of Special Education in Radnor.
Hi, my name is Andy Sheriff. I'm a psychologist at Wayne Elementary School.
Hi, I'm Maria Schreiber. I'm the school psychologist at Ithan Elementary School.
And I'm Natalie Gaber. I'm the school psychologist at Radnor Elementary School.
So we would like to thank all of the families that are joining us on this webinar. We want to welcome you to Radnor Township School District. We know that this is a very trying time just in our entire community and our nation, but the main thing we want to do is just to give you reassurance that we're here and we are ready to transition your child to our the early intervention child to our school age programming. So please just take a little time, listen to what we have to say about how this goes. And I really think that you will find that it is going to be a very smooth transition. So the first thing I want to say is our most important thing for you to do is to get that intent to register from the Delaware County Intermediate Unit. You need to sign that to start this whole ball to roll. We need to have that because once that gets to DCIU, we, Radnor Township School District, will know who your child is. They will send us your child's documents, all of the contact information that we need. And then our team will be able to start looking at what your child needs and what we need to do to prepare for your child as they enter into our school age program in September 2021. So just to start off with this, I want to go over and I'm going to have each one of the psychologists talk briefly about how this assessment might look this year, as it may be slightly different due to COVID and some of the challenges that we've had as a district. So I'm going to start with Dr. Sheriff. He's going to talk briefly about some of the things we did last spring, summer, and even this year to make sure that our students are safe as we undergo assessments with them. Dr. Sheriff?
Sure, thank you, Jenny. We have several COVID precautions that are set up for our testing sessions. First and most importantly, we would ask that during our testing sessions that your child wears a mask. The examiners will also be wearing masks when they work with your child. In the testing rooms, we have plexiglass dividers set up between the student and the examiner. And we also have a majority of our assessments on the iPads. The iPads can communicate with each other through the Bluetooth, so it's not as many materials that are being passed back and forth between the examiner and between the student.
Thank you, Dr. Sheriff. I'm going to have Dr. Schreiber talk a little bit about the times that students aren't able to be live with us for assessments and how we can accommodate those needs. Dr. Schreiber? You're on mute, Dr. Schreiber. That's okay.
So that happens too.
There you go.
So one of the drawbacks of virtual assessment is sometimes you're on mute. Okay. So, well, we all know it's a little hard to do standardized assessments through Zoom, especially with young children. We have been able to work with families and teachers and students using other methods of very valid processes. One way we've been able to use Zoom is just to do a little meet and greet with students and parents and kind of get to know and get comfortable with a younger student just through Zoom, have a little discussion. Other ways we've been able to use emailed standardized assessments, checklists to parents, teachers, and also through the mail. We've been able to send some checklists that get returned to us. So we've been able to be very creative, working individually with parents and students to get some very valid measures, as well as some informal measures to get to know your student and their needs.
Thank you, Dr. Schreiber. I'm going to ask Dr. Gaber to talk a little bit about the entire team process, as it's not always just the psychologist that completes our assessments. Dr. Gaber, just make sure you unmute yourself and off we go.
Yeah, so So one of the best things I found over that working at Radnor my last 6 years here is the team approach we take for every single student who comes through. We have an excellent team of occupational therapists, speech language therapists, physical therapists, emotional support teachers, learning support teachers, and anything else that individual students need. We work together regularly as a team during the early intervention evaluations. My role is to serve as a coordinator, I feel like, to help make sure everybody's on the same page and that we're all working together to get a comprehensive picture of each student that's coming in and what their needs are. So yeah, so some of these services are going to apply to some students, but not others. We'll figure out with you what your student needs and make sure that all the right people are on board.
Thank you, Dr. Gaber. So again, to just reiterate, our whole process does take time. It takes time, as Dr. Gaber said, to coordinate everything and everyone, and especially during these times. So we really will be looking forward to seeing those intents signed. And once they get signed, we'll start getting all of the paperwork. Once we get that paperwork, we'll then be able to have a meeting with you to go over who your child is and what their needs might be, and to have a conversation with you. We're looking to have these meetings, obviously via Zoom, in January, because we really want to be able to send our permissions out as soon as possible in the new year so we can start this process and make sure that we are ready for your children as they come to us in September. So again, it is so important. Please fill out the intent to register. If you have any questions, you will see my information and George Regal's information on our website. Please reach out to us. You can call, or if you would like to, you can send us emails. We will be more than happy to get back to you, let you know everything you need as we go through this huge process. Please contact us. We look forward to seeing you in the new year. And if we don't see you before then, which we probably won't, have a very nice holiday season and stay safe. Thank you all.